Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy P-Funk, thinking right out here in the lab with an attitude. And if you're white America, I feel sorry for you. I'm coming at you. Let's go. Rightisms, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in my stories along with the truth that I tell you about life. You tune into receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's go. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily, will help and guide you to attain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. Excuse me. As the right thinker, my mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to, know thyself. You see where we're going with this? Let's get there together. And I'll ask the question. Do you know you? You will when I'm through. You pay attention. I got you. It's rhetorical. But if you don't have to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, so you can teach them. That's why I do what I do. For you, I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock, here to wake you up with knowledge of self. Yeah, that's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my yacht, be true. Ooh, I stay loaded with the truth for you, white America. And right thinkers, let's talk about, I called it crooked white America, but no, I ain't got to do that. Call it what it is, layman term. Lying white America is what is being checked. By who? Honest little Burkina Faso in Africa. The little shithole town, no, he called it that. He called Puerto Rico that. But a little town that you can't even find on the map. Okay, I bet you know where's that now. See, when the big boy, I gave you a lesson about David and Goliath. White America is Goliath. Burkina Faso is David. Little spot. Not the whole, no, just little spot. But guess what? He's starting to swell up because everybody's getting behind him. He ain't just coming by himself no more. Look behind him. Okay? That's the difference. So let me give you a little quick life lesson. This is called karma. See, I can explain it to you. I can break it down for you. And I'm going to use actual life events. I'm not ragging on nobody. I'm just using it for educational purpose. Disclosure. This is all for educational purpose. Let's rock. Now, as a student, again, in life, I'm a master of my philosophy. Yeah, I'm a master of myself. Again, but I'm a student in life. Why? I learn every day. I'm here to do just that until what? I pass away. I'm going to teach and learn every day. From the cradle to the grave. I got that philosophy. I got a problem with it. And as a student of life, in which I am, what happened? I see white America being put in check, and I'm loving it. Ain't nothing better than seeing a person get their due. We all want to see that big bully get his. We all want to see the bad guy get his due. And all of them to a man, when they got to pay, they cry, kick, and scream like bitches. They didn't tell you that part about them. All of them bitch up. All of them. Y'all take the real ones out so they don't get to that point. Why? Because y'all get away with doing that until it just can't do it no more. Moving on. You got him in prison right now on trial for that nonsense. And it's going to come out of him too. If it's in you, it's coming out. We call that being, excuse my vernacular, bitch made. My issue with this young generation, y'all all bitch made. Your mama's boy, single parent household. Don't get upset with me. Don't get it the wrong way. I'm just telling you the fact. Look at it, analyze it, understand it, and take what it's worth. And do something about it. Don't argue with me. That's a fact. I can't change it. You are what you are. You who you are. I'm man-made. Experience again. So it ain't about getting caught up in that. Understand, I'm a teacher. I give you perspective and concepts. I ain't ragging on nobody. I'm here to do that. I'm going to build myself up and bring somebody down. That ain't teaching. I don't do politics. I don't do a whole lot of stuff. Religion. I don't do none of that. But the lying game, y'all know this guy lying. Hell, they got records excuse me, in secret. So, come on, man. And y'all still put him in position to lie and didn't get upset when he lied. That makes no sense. I'm teaching philosophy. Yeah. Once you know somebody, once they present themselves to you, know who they are and what, you deal with them accordingly. God don't have a problem with nothing you do. He's just going to deal with you accordingly, according to what you do. Simple as that. I ain't tell you what to do. Don't worry, you get the results. If the act that you did is blessed, it's a good act in God's eyes. If the act that you did is only satisfactory to you, you're the only one who, Scooby-Doo, what that mean? You gonna get karma. Why? You got what you wanted. God's gonna give you what you deserve. If what you wanted was taking advantage of somebody, manipulating them, playing however you want it, whatever you use, you do that to them. The boomerang, you just threw it out. It's going to come back and bust you upside the head. That's what being transparent is. Don't do things that's going to come back and bite you in the butt. Or this I call it the boomerang. Oh, you thought out there you do something so insignificant, it means nothing at the time. So, pow! What was that? Yeah, something you did. You caused your own blessing and demise. Moving on, that's another lesson. But right now, let's talk about the liars. A liar will get what he deserves. All the time. All the time. You ain't got to be the one to give it to him. That's what we got to understand. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. And I'm seeing it taking place slowly but surely. Watch this. Liars are like fish. Why? They let their mouth get their ass in trouble. Like a punk. And most people, women, they only choice men. Men, listen to me one more time. If you let a woman drive you to a point where you want to physically hit her, you're a weak ass man. Yeah, you're weak. Why? Sticks and stones. Now, she pushed aside the head, pots and pans. You got the right to react. But if she said things about you that's the truth, don't get mad at her. So that's what happened. They strike that nerve and they just, now, because they bitch made, but they want to react physical. Because they had a man around, they would know how to handle themselves, okay? With the words that the woman said. If you're a piece of crap, she know you're a piece of crap. Why? Because she live with you. Don't get mad at her. Stop being a piece of crap. Whoa. But yeah, again, that's passion. I'm tired of this excuses for being assholes or bad. Stop making excuses and change. That's all. She probably wants you to do that, but she's doing a little different. Her technique may not, but that's what they're trying to tell you. Some of them just wrong. I get that too, but to each his own. Again, I don't speak personally, but that's in general when I'm talking about in general. Why? They got data to prove that nonsense. I'm not here to tell everybody about their marriage and what they should be doing. I need a bedroom. That's not my business. Again, if you can't back up, well, come at your damn pothole. Shut the pothole up. Simple. I do a lot of talking. I'm gifted with that. But I put a lot of knowledge in study time, so when I talk, what come out is something worth hearing. Moving on, I'll leave that there. White America, here we go, I'm back. First of all, being rich and white don't make you right. But to white America, that's the criteria. That's all you need, obviously. Being poor and black and honest makes you a better person. Why? Ain't about the money. You can, no. Integrity, pride, that's priceless. Not to have a bunch of money. Knock yourself out. Why? You a fool of money gonna part anyway. How about that? But I'm what I consider the white man's worst nightmare. Well, how about you become, no. See, again, before you make a judgment or have an assertion or assumption about something, hear it out. Hear what the point is, then jump on the point. Don't jump on what you think. No, it ain't what you think. It's what the point is. Why? I'm a black man who knows himself and God to be what? One and the same. Do you? When you call that white man talking about, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, he laughing to himself. Why? Because he gave you that. Everything you claim to be, he gave you. Like back in the day, I had some drugs. Matter of fact, quick, I got to get just with it. That drug that Puffy P. Diddy used on y'all is horse tranquilizer. Y'all call it ketamine now. Back in the day, we called it T. I tell people this, let's have some tea. I don't mean a cup of salsa. That's sniffing it, and I color coded it. Genius, my man. We made it gold, yellow. He loved gold. He was a Leo, so everything to him was gold. He was at a goldfish. He was, and it makes sense. Now I understand my man. Long time to figure that stuff out. But what I'm saying is, we had a drug. The same drug y'all got today. It's the same drug. Horse tranquilizer, hallucination. People do crazy things. He used to get them women, and they hit that stuff and don't know they have to mix it with THC with cocaine. I call it THC squared. THC cut with cocaine. So you get the drip, you get the drain, but all of a sudden, yeah, take the clothes off. Oh man, been there, done that too. Wasn't my cup of tea, not my thing. I said, yo, dude, you can't do that to people. You can't give somebody something and surprise them. No, that ain't cool. Roofie them. They've been doing this a long time. Now they got in. Okay, look. But what I'm saying is, I made that stuff yellow. I got people who don't know that trying to sell it to me. Yeah, I got that. See what I'm saying? So if you think you got something, you ain't got nothing. Moving on. But when you got privileges, you think you endowed. In white America, lies and wrongdoings are what? Now being exposed. That's 50 years ago. Malcolm told us about the truth about white America killing each other. He said the chickens come home to roost. They killed them for that. And that was the truth. That was white on crime. That was been white. When white on white crime was the norm, what? They take each other out like 40 going off. They called them gangsters. See? It was okay then, nowhere. Yeah. Drive-by shooting, mob. They had their own life, but they did it at night. They kept it within their area, so it was understood. When I was coming up, I had my whole neighborhood. When the sun went down, it was my time. Why? The streets become mine. In the daytime, yeah. But when the sun go down, so I'm the bad guy. I knew that. Back then, I thought that was what I know now, again. But when you lie, cheat, and steal, you will be what? Dealt with accordingly. Again, my study of my history, of our history of the white man, I never seen a white man tell the truth. Well, George Clinton, now and that lie, that was, again, everything y'all portray is a damn lie. All of it. As a alchemist, chemist, you take a little bit of coke, a lot of cut, put them together, you got what? Coke, cut, yeah, but you call it coke, you ain't calling it cut. Cut, you don't put it in. It's in there, but you don't say nothing about it. Simple. So it ain't pure, it ain't 100%. No. It's called commercial. One thing I don't want to be, thank you, Bobby Walmart, I don't want to be commercial. Okay, I know that for a fact. Why? That's not good. If you're in the game, you understand. By the time people get it, by the time y'all get the information, it's the watered down, cut, slice, dice. That's called mass media. All right. But white America is a place where money is God, not honesty, spirituality, or truth don't count. That drives me crazy. When I was on the bad side, y'all didn't have that. I would love it when I was bad. Now I'm a good guy, and everybody's doing the bad thing. I asked my pastor all the time, yo, that's what's the wrong time. He said, nah, brother, right? It just seemed that way. Evil always seems to be winning when people don't understand. He told me that over 10 years ago. That brother was smart. Okay, I have nothing but anger and discontentment, and all for good reason to be angry with the white man. I'm not just mad I'm mad at what you do and how you do it and the way you do what you do. Understand that, please. I agree with the Muslim. This time I call you the devil. Why? I say a devil is anybody that's in opposition to God. What's good, what's true and right. That's what God represents. I don't care what color you are. Don't care. No, that's what I understand as a philosophical person. And spirituality is all about God and your understanding of God. So I'm not beat for your religion at all. Your means nothing to me. All right. But you, white man, you haven't been good since you got in position. that you stole from Nagel. So don't worry. Again, all empires fall when they're not built on what? Truth. White America, your ancestors were slave owners. Well, I ain't gonna do. Whoa. Stop. Again, justifying it, trying to be not, no, you will be called collateral damage. The same way our ancestors were mistreated and abused by your ancestors at that time. When you flip it back, y'all gonna be the collateral damage of that situation. Don't blame on nobody, okay? It is what it is, okay? So what I did, and y'all still benefiting, y'all still living off the what? White privilege? Y'all want to make America great again. America's only great when y'all had slaves doing your bidding. That's what you want again? That ain't happening. But in his own way, that's what he wants. Oh, you're president, white America. That's why I call it white America. Y'all want everything for white. That's why I don't like Africa. But you need them, and it's starting to show, we're going to cut you off and deal with you now, or what? Accordingly. Simple as that. White America has what? The leader, the liar of white America, our president, you call him, hate black people. Matter of fact, he hate people of color from here. Now, it ain't just black. I don't feel bad. If you don't like nobody, okay, let's cross the board. You equal opportunities. I ain't got a problem with that. So I know how to deal with you accordingly. I ain't got to be a problem with the Chinese. I ain't got a problem with nobody other than the white man. And if all of us got together and figured it out, wait a minute, there's a lot more of us than it is of them. Where I come from is the fair fight. It's just as many people as there's folks. We got more people than they got folks. Think about it. Moving on. And what's this? Y'all hate black people and people of color in America. That's why they hate Africans. I get it. They hate Indians. Y'all hate everybody. Think about it. Y'all don't get along with nobody. Again, white America. Captain Chaos, a.k.a. the liar moron. And he's being seen for the biggest lioness, racist moron that he truly is. And I love it. Every time he put himself out there, I just love that. That just tickles me pink. Why? Because you can't manipulate and control real people. Okay, that don't work. That don't nonsense, that stuff you talk. You went and everybody turned you down. You didn't come home with a date. Or you didn't come home with a deal. I'll just use the vernacular. Okay, the analogy. But again, Mr. Ignorant Ass, you are the number one problem in white America. Why? You're a liar. You're a felonist. You're a cheater. You're an embezzler. Why the hell are you even in the White House? Oh, I forgot. That's white America. Again, it all comes back to what? The color of the skin. Now, me being a God-fearing man, wasn't that? Okay. But now I am, and I know what truth looks and sounds like. And it ain't coming from you. It don't look like you. You are definitely what? The devil in the flesh. You got God, which is spiritual. That's the black man. You got the devil, which is the white man, telling you this, that, and the third, and the whole time holes in you. God don't do that. God rewards you. The devil tricks you. But if you're that ignorant to let a man in the flesh trick you, you need to be tricked. They don't have the whips and chains no more. If we just start the black on black crime, let's start there. Damn that numb man passed the hood. Start in the damn hoods. At one time the hood was good. Now the hoods is bad. How did that happen? I love the hood. I'm a project baby, product of the environment. I love the projects, the environment, but I don't have no hate to it for that. It raised me a certain way, gave me a certain mentality. Okay, I'm built a little different. But everybody from the project is pretty much that same way. So I ain't the only one. Moving on. We're black, so we got to get back. Remember that? That's been over 50 years. That ain't happening today. That don't work. White man got to understand that. The black man ain't taking that. He's starting to find out. Don't worry. We got a kid in Africa taking care of that for us. Now watch this. If I tell or teach my people the truth, what I do and how I do it, how does that make me a radical? What's radical about me giving right thinking philosophy to those who tune in and want to get it? I don't understand that. Again, I do, but that makes no sense. Just like my man Traore put his ignorant ass in check. Every time they have a conversation, he had to check his punk ass. He's an habitual line crosser. So you gotta what? Check them. Every time they cross line, you check their ass. My man Eddie Murphy said every time Rick James would come to the house, they had to check it. What? He would wild out. They wild out, you wild out. They get out, you get. That's old school. See, y'all don't understand certain things. Moving on, I ain't got time for that lesson. Just about the white America getting their just due from what? An honest black man. They don't like that. They don't like that. Who he think he is? No, who you think you is? Excuse me. Again, Traore put him in check. Trump shows his true ignorance every time he opens his racist ass mouth. Nothing he said about black till he can't even formulate a good opinion or idea. It ain't in him. That's sad. That's so sad. But it's okay. What? Liars just can't tell the truth. It ain't in him. The truth, he been lying so long, he don't know the damn truth. To him, his whole world's a lie. Well, to him, it's the truth, but he live in that whole world of his own. Now y'all starting to see it. Really? Really? I ain't no genius by no stretch. But y'all don't, moving on. Again, I just try to help y'all. Remember, I can see and understand things. That's why I teach what I know, not what I believe or feel. Right America, again, didn't think enough of a black man of African was that what? Smart. And to expose them for who they really are. Nobody ever done that before. Ooh, nobody stepped to Trump. Man, Trump. Something to that. See, a real dude ain't backing down. I used to go in the press spots, so-and-so, this so-and-so. Man, I don't give a damn. I'm so-and-so. How about that? That's how I roll. He got it back in the day. I kept a gun with me. You don't need to know. Man, shut up. I'm making a point. That's what I'm trying to say. You don't need to know. But those who needed to know found out the hard way. Again, you don't advertise nothing. I just show when I have to. Moving on. That's old school. Traore. Okay. Show my man Traore. Ibrahim Traore. Show all of your crooked ass white people the truth about yourself. And it don't look good, do it. They just coward. They hold everything just changed when they think well, in Africa, y'all don't have this, y'all little cheap country, y'all don't do this, blah, 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 blah. These are the facts. We're growing in leaps and bounds. We're taking care, bang, 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 bang. And if you be paying attention, you would know that. But since they're little insignificant country, all that, you just use a damn broad spectrum. And every 54 of them countries got something different going on. And now they becoming what? One against you. That's hypocrisy, you dummies. I let the cat out the bag. But you can't stop it. What? It's happening. It's happening. Oh, I hope it happened in my time. God damn it. I ain't going in. Moving on. All right, let me wrap this up. I see this. No. This clown, okay, Mr. Elmer J. Trump. I am the president of the United States. Like that means something to anybody outside the United States. It means nothing. Why? That's where you are right. See right there. When you were the superpower, everybody respected y'all. Scared of y'all. Now, everybody know the curtain been pulled back. We see the wizard as a little teeny white man with a whole bunch of windbag and make a bunch of noise, bells and whistles. Ain't nothing to him. Just like Goliath. A big, one shot, you done. Shut up. Just because you big and make a bunch of noise, got a bunch of money, don't mean nothing to real people, okay? That's where we headed now. Back to some reality, some honesty, some truth. Wow, we live in a world of lies. We in the Matrix. This world's so lie-filled, y'all think we in a simulation. You think we in a dream because y'all don't have a clue about reality. And they want it that way. They did it. Dun, 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 dun. Y'all call it the Bible. Moving on. All right, where we at? I should be down to the end. All right. White America. Newsflash. You're going down. Okay? You're self-destructive. Not because nobody knows. You brought this on yourself. Again. We are our worst enemy. What? When we get all egotistical and get all about ourselves, we get what? God. Ain't nothing godly about America. And you want to tell other people how to run their country. And your household is a sham. Okay, it's a disgrace. It's an embarrassment. But you want to tell everybody else how to do this. Shut up, dude. You live in a glass house. We all see we all can see that. The emperor got no clothes. Trump's an a-hole. Trump's a moron. Tell him. He ain't gonna believe you, so it's gonna make a difference. Moving on. The truth, him and the truth. No, no, that's like far as east is to west. All right, wrap this up. It's time. Where we at? Oh yeah, Captain Chaos talks a good lying game, but now that he got nobody playing it, it means nothing. It's like a lion with no teeth. Ain't nothing there. No bite, my man. Nobody cares. You're insignificant. And the more we put you in front, the more insignificant we become. Y'all didn't figure that part out yet. Moving on. It took Biden 4 years to get some kind of respectability. Yeah, he's a little slow in the draw. Yeah, but it wasn't this shit show we got going now. I told you before we started this, it's going to be every day, even on the weekends. He make news on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. He don't care. Okay, so yeah, y'all signed on for this. Hold on, I told you, just strap it in. Why? Because it's going to get rough. You starting to feel it yet? I know I wrote that ride, the Hulk. I'll never forget that, man. I was so sick. That G-Force, I ain't built for that. Why? I got that thing, man. I was sick as a dog. They showed a picture at a certain point when I had my hand, my eyes closed. I was married to my second wife. She put that on the different. I said, wait a minute. Oh, that's the side. You ain't about to see that face. But yeah, when you understand certain things about you, you avoid them. I'm not doing that. Why? Now, you would never get me on no damn roller coaster to my G-forces. If it's G's, I ain't doing it. Why? I know what that is. I experienced that. I mean, one time, what's a G-force? I know now. All right, thank you, Hulk. All right. Again, experience. I ain't shaming. No shame in my game. Why? It's the truth. What? Cause it ain't looking good to make you look good. That don't mean you gotta lie about it. It's the truth. The truth is the truth. Deal with it. Okay, laugh at yourself. It's okay. All right. Now it's time to do America, white America. It's time, but y'all ain't, to do the right thing. And white America, what? They won't ever do that. It ain't in them. Why? Look what you're doing. Wrapping it up again. Oh, Lord, my bad. You know, these things are getting long and long. I got to stop that. All right, let me wrap it up. Traoré, Ibrahim Traoré, is the truth. He represents everything that he say as black people. And he working, what? For his people. And when you got truth, that will always defeat, what? White America's lies. He could care less about that clown. Everything come out his mouth is all subjective and wah, 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 wah. Why? It's all bogus and bullcrap. And when a man know that, I'm not going to let you intimidate with that nonsense. I'm going to beat you down with the truth. My Christian friends, pal, I love you, but I got to do what I got to do. Moving on. Like I said, as a good parent, after they whoop you, they sit you down and talk to you. So I'm going to spank you, and then I'm going to sit you down and soothe it for you. But I'm going to spank you. I'm going to tag you. All right, let me wrap this up. White America. Right now, Traoré is taxing that ass, okay? It is the evil ones, what? Whose time is up. End times. Yeah, the world coming to an end. No, just the world is being ruled by that white, ignorant, egotistical person who don't mean nobody no good but themselves. When they lose power, to them, the world's over. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. It's a new beginning. In order for the body, in order for the spirit to go, the body got to, what? Be dead. You can't go to heaven. Everybody want to go to heaven, but nobody want to die. That's the phase to get to heaven. But are you living here? If you do the right thing, that won't be your issue. It's not mine. White America, okay, full of the evil ones. Now, it's so refreshing to me to see a black leader of what? Black people, and not cowing down to the damn white man. Ain't bending, I love that. Why? We ain't got nothing. I'm looking for him since 2019. Okay? I've been looking for me a black leader. Thank you, my brother. And I'm on board, 100%. Simple as that. But what? I don't care what you find, whatever you find fault in him, that's on you. I ain't got a problem with that. Don't say that shit to me. Excuse me. I get annoyed with that. Okay? If you feel a certain way about somebody, keep it to yourself. Simple. We ain't got to have that argument. Why? I feel different. I think different. I believe different. That's all. And I'm not going to go back and forth with that. Moving on. Like I said, when you have truth, and I do within myself, you will always defeat the lie every time. I ain't lost an argument or a discrepancy about no what. I got truth. I don't know what you got. You come into a gun with a knife to a gunfight, you're going to lose every time. I got God. God is the gun for me. Generator, universe. Oh, I forgot. I had the acronym for the gun. But yeah, all right. But when you have truth, you have knowledge of self, you ain't going to lose to nobody. Why? Because if they had what you had, y'all wouldn't be arguing. Y'all wouldn't be at odds. That's why. The devil is what? In opposition. If I got the truth and you in opposition to me, that means you got the lie. I ain't got to worry about you. Get the concept. It's a philosophy that works for everybody. Moving on. Both, watch this. Now, both father and son are both lying morons. Both get put in what? Check with what? The truth, but a Blackman who represents just that. That's why. It don't change. Don't care. You keep it. When the Bruce Lee represented the truth. Everywhere he went for the lies, he took them all on and beat the hell out of everyone, didn't he? So that's how I feel under Bruce Lee alive. I'm gonna beat the hell out of y'all. Moving on, wrap it up. It's having too much fun. Oh Lord, and it's been on too much time. All right, last one. Again, white control by lies. Blacks rule with the truth and love for what their people. Who you rolling with? Even if you're white, that don't make you right. Hope you got the concept. Hope you understood. It ain't about nothing but the truth. That's what I do. Whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help me. And in closing, right there, it's me, y'all, it'll be 100. Me 100 minus a day. So I never know that my truth lovers and livers have passed away. I'm out. Don't go with the lie.